We're going to talk about watermelon for a second. Watermelon is nice. I like watermelon. It's delicious. Okay, now that they think this is actually about watermelon. A few days ago, the US, France, and Canada finally gave their heads a shake and decided that they were going to consider action against the blue and whites for how they continue to treat the watermelon. Now, a while ago, the blue and whites and the orange blob had a little chat. The orange blob wants to take over Watermelonville, and in doing so, move all the watermelon seeds to another place. But the orange blob is seemingly getting tired of the situation and wants the blue and whites to wrap it up. It reminds me when Pierre said, knock it off. But the blue and whites aren't going to do that because the only way to end things in their mind is if they follow Trump's original plan in relocating the watermelon seeds elsewhere. It's just a whole bunch of fucking ego in the world, isn't there? Now, the blue and whites haven't allowed things like, food to go through, which is causing a lot of problems for the watermelons. Their little watermelon seeds are starving. They're not growing. I'm not trying to be diminutive in what I'm saying, but if I use the actual words, it's going to bring people in that I don't want to be here. So finally, the blue and white said, okay, we'll let some trucks with food come in. It's not even remotely enough. The access road is still dangerous. The volume of people who are starving are still not getting what they need. The fact that the blue and whites hold power over a necessity of life and have been withholding that should be a war crime. Meanwhile, you've got palm-colored people on here arguing the definition of genocide. You've got Trump using the term genocide when talking about South Africa and things that aren't happening to white people. But come on to America, white people, even though we're trying to get rid of all the brown people. But calling what's happening in watermelon land a genocide is incorrect? No, it is absolutely correct. You are not providing or allowing the necessaries of life for people to survive. And even worse, you're letting in little bits, which pits one family against another family for survival. Let them take care of themselves, right? It's disgusting, but worse. And closer to home, this fucking amoeba, a squatter in Stornoway, decided to put this out. You can just read the whole thing. How fucking dare you, Pierre? This is no longer about one place trying to defend itself against another place. Even though the treatment of the people in the other place pushed them to a situation where they had to defend themselves against the bigger place. Put all that fucking aside. Babies are dying. People are dying. I don't mean with the pew-pews and the fshhs. That's also happening. But people don't have enough to sustain themselves daily. And everybody should be concerned about that. I don't care what you say. Putting things in place that will systemically break down a population is a fucking genocide. Limiting and blocking populations from getting the necessaries for life, food, water, medicine, is a contributing factor to a genocide. But sit back and look at your new curtains with your new stove while your chef makes meals for you and your family, Pierre. You need to just go and sit all the way down. Oh wait, you don't have a seat for that.